I'd have to revert to the monitor for most of this. The binoculars fogging up woefully with the humidity from the outside. Off and running in the first. Now, wide out Cushy Butterfield shows a bit of dash. Master Paradise, he was away very well and scooting forward on the underneath them, the grey House of Power, Tokay Shinsei. Luanon Prodigy's in a great spot. A bit deeper on the outside, Master Paradise as Cushy Butterfield pushes on forward as they run into the back. Then back against the rail is Chase Wind. Forward of him is Mr. Half Lemmer and a bit deep Master Paradise now. Then Chase Wind, about 3 back Luanon Prodigy, followed by Pearl Bobo. General Fu Hao's back at the tail of the field with My Golden Boy and Thunder Bear as they run towards the 800 metres. House of Power the inside, hard-ridden Cushy Butterfield, third the rail, Tokay Shinsei, followed then by pumped up Mr. Half Lemmer. Against the rail then in the blue cap is your favourite Luanon Prodigy. Chase Wind's on the back of him, followed then by a bit deep Master Paradise, hasn't had too much joy, and then came Luanon Warrior who starts to get a wriggle on. Thunder Bear spots them a big margin, and My Golden Boy on towards the home turn. The rail, House of Power, pressured by Cushy Butterfield. Tokay Shinsei comes at him on the outside. Then Mr. Half Lemmer at the 200 metres. Oh, Cushy Butterfield, cannon into House of Power, almost brought him down, but Tokay Shinsei kicked away. Tokay Shinsei kicked away. Running on strongly then is Luanon Warrior. Thunder Bear, favourite's not going to be in it, but away goes Tokay Shinsei. Tokay Shinsei handles the wet today. He beats General Fu Hao. Third, Cushy Butterfield, the very erratic runner in the straight. Luanon Prodigy, Thunder Bear. Mr. Half Lemmer, Pearl Bobo, House of Power. Now your favourites pulled up near the tail of the field. We've got Chase Wind back with him and Master Paradise. So they didn't get through the conditions today, and neither did My Golden Boy. Okay, Shinsei in the first of the day for Roger Yu and Danny Wong. Now, his couple of goes that he did have on it, they weren't pretty, but he's certainly rallied through this okay. And he raced away from Cushy Butterfield. Now, running on strongly to get into second is going to be General Fu Hao. The filly will get second, and we've got a photo third, and tipping that Cushy Butterfield will just get that. So on the first of the day, okay, Shinsei the 4. Takes the prize and wins well. And a good run, General Fu Hao, and the erratic Cushy Butterfield, who cannon into House of Power heavily. Halfway down the straight. Steady rain continues to fall here. Head on replay. Watch Cushy Butterfield. Cannon's into House of Power very, very solidly there. Meanwhile, Tokay Shinsei shot away. Luanon Warrior ran on fairly well. Alongside of him was our little bit of a value horse, Mr. Half Lemmer. He just battled a bit in it. Not as bad as your favourite back in the blue cap there. He was struggling coming to the home turn. He's finished well back. Thunder Bear's made a bit of ground late, but really hasn't loved it. Master Paradise certainly didn't like it, so it might be a bit of a tricky track, this. You've got an interesting, here's an interesting point. Luanon Prodigy, 3 runs on the wet, wasn't out of a top 3 spot. And one of those was a very testing track, but he simply couldn't go at all in it today, so we might prepare ourselves for a bit of a tricky afternoon. 4, 1, 6 and 9. Number 4, Tokay Shinsei, Olympic Glory, Hannah in a Hurry. Roger Yu for Danny Wong. Yeah, he was 13 lengths away on a heavy track. 1800 and 7.5 to 8 lengths away in 143.9. His next go on it.